Hello, welcome back to LIVENODING. In this episode, we're gonna take a look at this add-on by TonTon. So it's basically a template system for animation nodes add-on, and this on Blender Artist. You can take a look at the thread. So basically, kind of a system, some kind of add-on that stores your blend animation node tree and then store it in GitHub, so you can easily access it and pull it from Blender. Kind of similar to what I've been doing so far, but I'm just putting it into GitHub as a zip. So this is not a great system. SVerchok also able to do that, and you can pull it from online from GitHub, from GIST. However, this system here is for animation nodes, and I think this is a great start. So let's take a look. So basically, you download the zip, and you're gonna have this template for animation nodes. So addon template. If you want to make your own custom library, you can. You basically create a new repository. What is it called? New branches. So first of all, the add-on. So the add-on. This is the add-on, addon template add-on. This is the animation nodes example based on this template. So once you download the zip correctly and install it, it will show up over here under animation nodes. Okay, so let's really quickly take a look. So this is the templates add-on. So the template allows you to quickly pull a library of something. So this is a bunch of lists of example from TonTon. Let's get this one, offset mesh polygons along the normals. Okay, so that's give the description. You can download it from here, and it's actually downloaded already. So we have this setup, the template, the node tree ready for us to use. How do we use, and what is this all about? We can open this image preview. There's a video tutorial that's linked to the YouTube, or there's extra README documentations. I believe you can also read online. All nice and stored on GitHub, under GitHub. So if you want to make your own branch, you can do it. I will give it a try at some point to make contributions. So it's becoming like a library for everyone to use. So with this one, offset mesh polygons along the normal. Let's say I want to use it. Let's say I want to use icosphere. So this is the node tree mechanism. This is how we can just quickly use it. So apparently this needs a source and target. So this is going to be the source. This is going to be the target. And it's also expecting some kind of controller. So for controller, we use empty, and in this case, it says use a sphere or use directional. In this case, we are using sphere. And after we assign it, if it's running correctly, it should just work, right? So this is pretty cool. If you want to know how it works, then you look at this closely. So it's basically, it has the base object, target object is using this offset polygons, and there's this fall off that we provide from this empty, and there's a bunch of other options here that push the normal, maybe add some kind of rotations, add a bit of scale. So this creates the effects right away. So I haven't tested other effects yet, but let's quickly take a look. So this is all stored nicely under GitHub. If I talk about SVerchok library also, I think I did in the past. SVerchok also have similar system, and you store it inside GIST. So if I go to my GIST, SVerchok GIST, for example, So the pumpkin, cut and carve, stacking box and cylinder. Let's say I'm using my GIST here. So I store it here, copy. So my version does have the node 3 and example result, but let's see, if I import it into Blender, import from GIST link, so this is what we got right away. So it's pulling it from GIST. In our case, with this add-on by Samytichadou, okay, TonTon, easier. If you want to make your own custom template, you will basically go to animation nodes example here and create a branch, I believe. So you pull a branch, and I haven't tried this yet. And then it will store everything here under this library. I don't know how it works correctly, but if you ever need to download all the library, you can just download it as a zip, all this library template. So if we go back to animation nodes, so this is from SVerchok. Say I've done here with SVerchok. Finish. I just delete it. I have all this bunch of objects. Then I want to animate using animation nodes. I'm pretty sure I can just do that using the templates. I don't know what's to use, however, maybe camera frostum animation, I believe, or wave sprites, twisted torus, knitting procedural animations. That's interesting. Abstract wave instance noise. Can I just randomly animate objects? Oh, set vertex color for objects. Okay, let's see if this works for our objects here. Set vertex color to objects. All right, this is gonna be interesting. We need to put our objects into collections. Okay, let's try. Bunch of objects. Put it into a new collection. I just tap M. Boxes. I'm gonna select boxes. I'm gonna apply vertex color. Oh, there's this object controller fall off once again. I'm just gonna use sphere. So this sphere is gonna be the controller for our vertex color. What's gonna look like? So there's an empty, and there's a bunch of boxes. Each one of them maybe needs to be subdivided. So I wonder if this works. Needs to be set to always. Vertex color, nothing. Maybe, okay, color layer is not found. All right, I need to assign color layer beforehand. That's interesting. I thought it's gonna be automatic. Well, I'm just gonna make vertex color. Just gonna quickly remesh this. And we're gonna assign, oops. So we should have enough detail. So it's becoming like dynamic paint, I believe. Okay, if you look at the shader now, create material, assign a vertex color, hopefully this works. So we have red and we have blue. So apparently, so that's how it works. And all the effects is controlled here. So we get a template. So the idea is really all about these templates, the AN templates. So we have a bunch of them from TonTon, and again, this is really nice system. So there's all kind of info. In this case, it's a utility for vertex color. You can refresh the templates. You can. It will store what's already been downloaded. If you want to submit, okay, this is interesting part. I haven't tried it. You can submit the node tree that you created. Make sure maybe turn it into some kind of a group that's easy to use for another users. You can supply image, snapshot, video, how to use the tool, provide your other details, additional nodes. So this is a really nice system. I actually want to adapt to this system. So I think this is great. This is going to be great if in the future we're going to have like a Blender everything nodes, from animation nodes, SVerchok, SOR car, sound nodes, and all kind of different type of nodes. If we can have this kind of library system that we can share for everyone, you know, like you can easily push and submit and pull libraries, and you can have it in the list, and you can search. You can search by name, I believe. Yeah, it works. So no matter what, I think with we need some kind of system that we can easily share. I mean, you can just share the blend or as a zip, you know, and put it on GitHub, just like what I'm doing here. But also it's gonna get harder and harder to look after a while. If I jump to my own GitHub. GitHub is so far, I think, the best place to store things, because YouTube cannot store things. I put mine all under issues. Hopefully it will never disappear. So I get a lot of blend inside the zip here. Some of them is old, needs to be updated. Not all of them works, but most of them can work. So that's one kind of system. This one is so much easier. You provide all this information with image, video, link, and then you just submit, and it's gonna upload it into GitHub still, and under a single template, just in case you ever gonna need it at some point. So yeah, this is really something that's, I hope will work, you know, as a collaborative effort from the developer, and also the artist can take advantage and can learn and take advantage of all this setup, that everyone works together. Because I don't know how it works out there with other tools like Houdini or Maya. If the artist works in a certain studio and they make like a procedural assets, will the studio own the assets at some point? Maybe, and because they paid the artist to make the tools. But that's you know, it's gonna be exclusive for that company. I don't know. Maybe there is a studio that owns everything with all the assets, procedural, material, etc. And then I don't know, something like Quixels, Mega Scans. To have access to such thing is amazing. But we are building something small here. If you just AN template works. I think everyone contributions will benefit everyone, basically. And even something super simple, if it works as a node, it's already like really powerful. So yeah, hopefully this will grow. And thanks again for tuning in. Hopefully this is useful. I don't know. I will try submitting my own template, and we're gonna talk about this again in the near future. But thanks to Samytichadou or TonTon to make this powerful add-on. And look at the thread. Actually, the thread itself is pretty amazing, pretty interesting, super interesting. Give it a try. Maybe send feedbacks to TonTon, and hopefully this works for us. All right. So thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.